Coach Ronnie here. Welcome to another week of online gymnastics with Industry Gymnastics. So today is Wednesday, so thank you for joining us on this beautiful day. Today is Jaguars and Panthers, or Advanced 7+. So if that's you, you're in the right place. Thanks for being here. So today is going to be a little bit of a skill focus, skill clinic kind of situation like we've been doing on Wednesdays. We're going to be focusing on stuff that you guys know all about, Arch and Hollow. These two things are very, very important. I'm sure you hear all of us coaches telling you to hollow or telling you to stop being archy. It's weird when there's skills where we do want you to be archy because it almost goes against everything you believe in to be like arch, you know. So we're going to be doing a few exercises today. We're going to talk a little bit about the difference between the two, and then do some exercises to build those muscles, to make those body shapes, and then we're going to try a couple skills together. So why don't we go ahead and get started. Make sure you have ample space, some water, and a good attitude. And let's go ahead and do it. I don't know if I actually have water, to be honest with you guys. We'll figure it out. So go ahead and start on your mats, wherever you're at, and let's do some jumping jacks to get our bodies warmed up. So jumping jacks. Why don't we do spinning jumping jacks, because that's way more fun. And switch directions. Good, and now I want high knees, pointing our toes off the floor. And booty kicks, also point your toes. And then I want forward kicks, legs straight, pointed toes here. And then kicks around the sides to make circles with your legs. So it'll go here. And then I want backwards kicks, so legs straight, pointed toes. And then back to spinning jumping jacks. Go. And go the opposite direction. And freeze. Take a breath. In and out. No hands on our hips. And we're going to do 20 calf raises. Nice and slow. So only going up and down. I want it at that speed. $15, 5 more, $16, $17, $18, $19, and 1 more, $20. Very, very good. All right, go ahead and get some water. My kitchen's right here, so I'm just gonna fill up a glass real quick. 1 moment. I'm back. I have my Harry Potter cup and I'm ready to rock and roll. All right. Let's go ahead and stretch once we've gotten a drink of water. Before we get to our sitting stuff, let's do cross bodies and throws first. So when you do your cross bodies, remember, have your legs a little bit further than shoulder width apart. Make sure you're moving your entire upper body. We're not just flopping our arms around, okay? Make sure you're watching the hand go up. Good. And then throws overhead. Keeping your back flat. Good. And now we can go ahead and take a seat. So let's sit if I can turn sideways so I can stay on the mat. And I want us to sit up nice and tall, and straight for a pike and point our toes. And then flex and point, and flex, and point, and flex, point and flex one, and switch, 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 point your toes, reach high up to the sky, and then reach down for your ankles. So when we do this, how about we let's engage our entire body going down into this forward stretch. So it's easy when you do a pike stretch, just be like that with it. I want us to first start up tall, focusing on having a nice straight body, and then bringing our whole body down in that same position, down to the pike. And I think that makes the stretch a little bit more genuine. Very good. And now flex, and let's do the same thing. Up, nice and tall, reach down to our toes. Grab them, hold them up if we can. Keeping our legs nice and straight in this one. Good. Let's grab an ankle, make some circles. Let's roll out our other ankle. And let's go up on our hands and knees. Fingers facing forward. Gosh, my yoga mat's wet. See? And oh my gosh, ew. So it's just like putting your hand down on like a wet yoga mat, so no we want. So go ahead and push forward on your wrists. Good, fingers facing towards each other, rock side to side. Hands facing away from each other, rock side to side yet again. Good. Stop sign hands, fingers facing away from each other. Fingers towards you and sit back. Palms over hands here. And then stop sign, up and down to K-pause. And back down. Don't put too much pressure here, but enough where you feel the stretch. You can listen to your body with stuff like this. Good. All right, let's sit crisscross applesauce. And make a meatball. Spaghetti. Ooh, shoulder. Shh. And shake up the cheese. Good. Grab one arm, put it across your body. Making sure we're sitting up nice and tall in this one too. We don't want to be slouched, because I don't know about you, but this isn't doing anything for me. But if I sit up tall and I put my wrist almost at the end of my other wrist, and I keep this arm straight, I can feel a lot bigger of a stretch. Good. And your other arm. Same idea, almost right by your wrist, arm straight, sitting up tall. One arm up to the ceiling, pat yourself in the back, grab your elbow and pull. Good, your other arm up to the ceiling, pat yourself in the back, grab your elbow and pull. Good, shake our arms out, shake, 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 shake. And now I want butterfly. So feet glued together, try to push those knees down on both sides, not just the one side. I know you can only see my one knee right now. Push both knees down as far as you can. If you need to use your hands to assist, do that. And now let's bring our nose down towards us. Good, bring your feet out a little bit further into our diamond, and then bring our head back down. Very good. Now let's go ahead and do straddles. All right, so with our straddle check, we need to make sure our toes are pointed, our legs are straight, and our knees are facing up towards the ceiling. All of those things are happening, and you can fold one shoulder under and reach to one side. Good, and to the other side, fold your other shoulder under and reach. Those toes nice and pointed. Legs staying straight. Good. Let's lay flat on one side, so hands on either side of the ankle. Show both sides of your legs in love. Put yourself down as far as you can. And to the other side, hands on either side of your ankle. Amazing. And now down to the middle. Yoga mat's giving me all kinds of troubles today. See that little it's like a little cave. Alright, and down to the middle. Remember with this, do not let your knees roll forward and your toes come forward. Keep them pulled back as much as you can. And reach forward. Good. And because my neck kind of hurts today, we're going to do some neck stretches real quick. So what I need you to do is sit crisscross applesauce, sit up nice and tall, put your hands in your center. And now with these stretches, you want to be nice and slow with them. Like if I say look up, don't just do it whack and throw it back. You have to make sure that you're really soft because your neck is fragile and it connects to absolutely everything. So make sure that we are very soft and slow in these stretches. So the first one I want you to do, make sure you're breathing. So it's kind of like yoga. So look up to the ceiling. Look down to the floor. Now I want you to clasp your hands together like this. And you're going to set it on the back of your head and push very slightly, but keep your armpits open. And I want you to look with the same amount of pressure you're putting on your head. Look in your left armpit. And look in your right armpit. Good. Now I want us to make nice, big, slow circles with our neck. And now I want you to switch directions. And now we're going to nod our head yes. We love gymnastics. No, we don't like people who do not wash their hands. No, we can still like them. We just should tell them to wash their hands. Okay. Okay. That always makes me feel so peaceful, like sleeping now. Okay. What are we at? We just did, splits. Maybe we would do bridges first. Let's do bridges first. The bridges actually correlates what we're talking about today, which is arches and hollows. So kind of the biggest arch you can do is a bridge. But you don't want it to just come from your back. You want it to open up your shoulders too. Just go ahead and get ready for a bridge. I'm wearing socks, so let's hopefully not slide out, lay back. Let's try to put our feet together and our legs straight as best we can. Even if I do not do that perfectly, I want you guys to try, okay? So bridge up in 3, 2, 1. Good, my body's cracking. Try to get those feet together first, and then if you can, try to straighten the legs. Hold this for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come down, rock and roll your backs out. Good. Okay, we're going to do one more bridge with 10 bridge rocks, okay? Okay, so really opening up those armpits, trying to push your chest this way or this way, depending on which way you're facing doing your bridge. All right, so get ready, lay your backs. Let's do this thing. Bridge up in 3, 2, 1. Bridge up, 10 bridge rocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. And pull your back out. Good. Cool. All right. Well, why don't we go ahead and get started with the actual topic at hand. I have my notes with me so I don't get lost, because I like to get lost in one skill and then I forget that I had other things planned. Okay, so first of all, we should talk about what Arch and Hollow is. So because this is my Jaguars, my Panthers, my advanced kits, we should have a pretty good understanding of what an Arch and a Hollow is, so we won't have to spend too much time talking about it, but just for a little overview or review, basic shape we have is hollow here, so that meaning that my belly is pushing into my back is rounded and forward. We can have our arms up by our ears when we do this. Okay, this is the basic hollow shape. There is no complete straight body, but there is no tooch with booty. Okay, it's nice and round here. Not straight, round. Okay, so those shoulders do a little bit of work as well. And this is the kind of shape you want in your handstands. Being perfectly straight isn't necessarily it. You want to be rounded, and you want to be engaging the belly. If the belly's not doing any work when you're doing a hollow shape, especially in something like a handstand, then we're not doing it correctly. You have to engage the core and round your body and squeeze the belly. So that's kind of flexing the belly muscles and also trying to push your belly button kind of into your back, okay? Because another thing too, so if I lay flat here, there is some air gap right here. I can slide my hand right underneath. So I want everybody to try this. Everybody lay on your back and just normally how you would lay normally. And I want you to see if you can slide your hand underneath your back. If you can, then that means that you're not engaging your hollow body shape. In order to do that, you need to push your back into the floor. So you see the difference? I'm kind of poofed out, just laying flat, and now I'm going to push my belly to the floor, push my back into the floor, and now I'm going to try to slide my hand in, and I can't get in there because my back is pushing against and there's no gap anymore. Okay, so why don't we do 5 of those? So going belly normal and rounding into the floor. 1, belly normal, belly rounding into the floor. 2, belly normal, belly rounding into the floor. That's 3. So remember, check. Belly normal, belly rounding into the floor. Let me check myself. Nope, can't get through. That's 4. 1 more. And belly normal, belly rounded into the floor. Let me check. Nope, I cannot get through. Very good. So that's considered hollow. This is hollow body hold. And if you'd like it to see it kind of standing, this is a normal stand, right? My butt's kind of sticking out, whatever. If I want to stand in a hollow, it would be here. So it's with the hips as well. So you see how my hips normally, everybody's hips kind of normally like jut out. But you want to tuck under. And you want to be here so that you're a perfect straight line. Okay? Not here. Here. Okay. So now that that makes a little bit more sense to us, we are going to do a 30-second hollow body hold together just to get our bellies into that position, okay? Or to get our core used to how that feels. So why don't everybody lay on your mat. We can have arms down for this for right now. We're gonna do a 30-second hollow body hold. Remember, round as you possibly can the whole time. And in a hollow body hold, you don't want to be up too high. You don't want to be down too low either. All right, so kind of like in that perfect sweet middle spot. So everybody get ready. I'm about to do 30 seconds in 3, 2, 1. So 30, 29, 28, 27, 26. Really engage your belly. 25, 24, keep your toes pointed. 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And down. Very good. Oakley dokley. Let's talk about arches for a second now too. So an arch position is the exact opposite. So we'd have to lay on our bellies to kind of show this one to do an arch hold. The basic arch hold is, we also call it superhero pose because it kind of looks like you're flying through the air. If a hollow is rounded, an arch is, let's see, almost bent. Not bent is the right word either. It's stretched. It's like a piece of Laffy Taffy. You're lifting it up, okay? It's a little bit more flexible. So when we're here, we want to be open, all right? So instead of being round, we are open. We're lifting up our shoulders, we're opening up our armpits, and we're pushing our belly out, okay? So we have our arch hold here, all right? And another thing with this too, you can't necessarily do an arch hold in a pike position either. So a lot of times people will think they're doing a perfect arch. Instead of just being open here, they're like this, okay? You don't want that either. You want to be open and archy, but you also don't want the booty to be sticking out and doing a pike position either, because that's not great, okay? So another thing too to think about with arches is making sure that the armpits are open and you're using the top of your back and not just your lower back, because we have that problem a lot of kind of standing like this or doing here and thinking that we're arching and doing good for ourselves. You need to be open with the whole entire back. So it needs to be here rather than just here. Okay, so you've got to engage your upper back when you're doing an arch. Opening up everywhere, okay? And you can still squeeze your booty when you do this, okay? Not just in the belly, okay? Especially when we're doing back bends, people have a tendency to just use their lower back and go into bridges like that. You want to make sure that your arms are up here and then everything opens when you go back. Same with the front handspring. If you've ever tried the front handsprings on our tumble track, I'll see a lot of people, they'll have their lower belly, they'll have the belly open, but no shoulders open. So when they come up, they end up swinging forward, and then they land on their tushy, and that's not gonna work for us, okay? You have to make sure that you engage the entire back, and that the armpits and the shoulders take an active role as well. So why don't we go ahead and try a superhero pose, an arch hold for 30 seconds, like we did with the last one. So everybody get ready. And in 3, 2, 1, arch hold 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to do a few exercises that focus directly on arching and hollowing. So the first one we are going to do is hollow rocks, okay? We're going to do 15 hollow rocks. So it's kind of like the hollow body hold, except we're going to be here. You're going to have your arms up by your ears, and You're going to rock back and forth without your feet or your hands touching. You're just staying on the base of your back and on your tailbone in that hollow position. If you arch in this, then it will look like this. Okay, that's not the right idea. You want to be round the whole time. There should be no open. You should never be able to get through this bridge here. Okay? So make sure you're nice and round, squeezing your belly. If you need to take a second to readjust and get your form right, do that please. So let's go ahead and go for it. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Now we are going to do the same idea, except we're going to do arch rocks. So it's the same concept, going here, making sure our hands and our feet are not touching the floor when we do this. So we're going to do 15 arch rocks next. So really opening up our shoulders and pushing the bellies out. So get ready. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh, it's really hard to speak and count when you're doing the arch rocks because it was like pushing on my belly, so it was like 10, 9. Okay, so the next one I have for us is push-up position. Okay, so this is one that I see a lot of people make mistakes in. So when you do a push-up, we don't want our push-up to be here in an arch position, but we also don't want our push-up to be here in a pike position. Whenever you do a push-up, you want your shoulder and your wrist to make a straight line. We don't want to be over for right now. Eventually, yes, when we're working some higher level bar stuff, but for right now, I want your shoulders and your wrists to be in a straight line. I don't want you to be behind your wrists. I want you to be in front of your wrists. I want you to be in line with your wrist. And I want your back to be so flat that somebody could come and put your water bottle on it or a glass of water. So remember, round, flat back, no arch, squeeze the booty, and no pike. Okay? So we're going to do just 10 push-ups. That's it. Okay, so get ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Okie dokie. So we're going to do one more arch exercise, and then we're going to do a couple skills, and then we're going to call it a day, okay? Because I could really talk about arches and hollows for like 4 hours. If you remember, I have a time limit here. Okay, so the next one we're going to do, lay back on your belly, and you're going to go opposite arm, opposite leg up, down, opposite arm, opposite leg up, down, all together. And that's 1. We're going to do, let's do 6, right? So opposite arm, opposite leg, together, 1. So we could go 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 6. Let's go ahead and do 10. This is not too bad. 1, 2, 3, 7. 1, 2, 3, 8. 1, 2, 3, 9. 1, 2, 3, 10. Very good. Okay. So the last thing I'm going to have us do today, we're just going to try a couple things. First one is doing cartwheel with focus on having a hollow body position. Because if you do a cartwheel with an arch, you're likely to go over the top and land not in a straight line, which when you do a cartwheel, you always want to pretend you're in a tiny little tunnel. So there's a tunnel, there's walls right beside me, and I could do my cartwheel without hitting either of the walls because I'm making a perfect straight line. Any hits, okay? So I just want 5 attempts at cartwheel, really focusing on being in a hollow body position. Okay, so remember, no arching at the top of that cartwheel. Really think about the muscles we've been working. It's about being flat, it's about being round. Good. If you want, you can draw yourself a line so you can see if you're landing in a straight line, because if you're landing in a straight line, then hopefully you're not arching, but if you didn't land in a straight line, then you're probably definitely arching. Okay, so this is 3 for me. Good. Let's do 2 more. 4, 1 more. And 5. Very good. So this is something you can work on too, just at home, making sure that that cartwheel is hollow. There's no arching, because that's a common mistake that people make. We're going to try one more thing. I want us to practice backbend touches to the wall, making sure that we're staying open and we're not doing the collapse thing that I was talking about, where we ignore our shoulders and we only focus on our belly. Okay, so I want you to watch your hands go back here to the wall and come back up. You see how there was never a break? Okay, it's got to stay open the whole time. And I have to use my shoulders and I have to use my lower belly as well. We're going to do 5 of these. So going up, reach back. 1, reach back. 2, reach back. 3, 2 more. 4, and last 1. 5. Very good, guys. Okay, well, get yourself some water, and that is actually all I have for you guys today. I could do hours and hours, I think, of arch and hollow, because those 2 shapes are so fundamental in gymnastics. They're in almost every skill we do. So really making yourself aware of the exercises and doing them is really going to help your gymnastics, okay? So I hope you guys learned something today, or at least got a better understanding of your body control with those 2 shapes. And I will see you guys Friday. So have an amazing day, guys.